guys, thank you so much for joining me for our weekly tidbits. We will be doing this every second week. I wanted to talk to you about nursing. Not nursing, but nurse. N.U.R.S.E. And I'll get back to you about that in a moment. But for now, I want to talk about parenting right now, especially in the times that we are in with new restrictions that we have been going through the last couple of weeks, and it seems to be the stress is maybe a little bit more elevated than it normally is, and I wanted to talk to you about how we can deal with that and maybe to give you a couple of reminders of how to brighten your day a little bit. So number one is that it's always good to acknowledge our feelings. You need to give yourself permission to feel. You need to try your best to focus on the positive. I know that that's easier said than done. For example, it's definitely a little bit nicer out. It's been a lot brighter the last couple of days, getting in some sunshine. We have some extra time with the kiddos. We need to think that positive thought. So maybe we are getting around to some projects that we haven't been able to do in a while. So just taking that time to think a little bit more on a positive note. I just want to show you guys something for a second. Good morning. Your cup is full. You haven't even had coffee yet. The dog needs to go out and baby's crying. You are now homeschooling. Your school-age child has to do math, and baby's diaper needs to be changed. All of a sudden it's 4 o'clock and I have absolutely no idea. You have absolutely no idea what's going to be for dinner. It's time to put the kids to bed and you realize that you forgot the laundry in the wash and you are so tired. We need to make sure that we do little things throughout the day to fill our cups and not empty them. Not only are you a parent to a brand new baby, but you may even have a school-aged child. So you are expected to be doing homeschooling while taking care of a newborn. That can be a little bit much. So we need to have a realistic plan of what's realistic to us, and always remember when you are tackling the day going forward that you are most importantly being kind to yourself. You need to take care of yourself before you can take care of others, and that's what we're going to be touching on today. So I don't know if you've ever been to a group before where they have talked about N.U.R.S.E. So that's N-U-R-S-E. So N being nourishment. So eating regular meals, that's really hard to do when you are a new parent, is eating regularly. I would always forget to eat. All of a sudden it was 3 p.m. and I don't think I even remember having breakfast. So preparing easy meals, so quick and easy meals, sandwich, soup, whatever it is, even pre-making meals to just make it easier on getting dinner done at the end of the day. So making sure that you are eating healthy. So it just is something in your day that's healthy. I know that that's not always the easiest, maybe like planning to eat where you're going to put your vegetables in during the day, but a healthy meal can really go a long way to nourishing ourselves, especially if we are breastfeeding. I remember when I was breastfeeding my daughter, I would be so hungry that it would feel like that I did an hour workout. You is understanding we have hormones that are going up and down before we have baby and after we have baby. You need to listen to your body, acknowledge and accept those major feelings that you are feeling, and be understanding and kind to yourself. Rest and relaxation, that is our R. So you need to take time for yourself. This is hard to do. Even if we just take that moment of, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of mindfulness, but even just taking 2 seconds to do deep breathing can just change your moment. So if you are able to step outside, get that sunshine, close your eyes for 2 seconds, breathe in, breathe out. Using deep breathing is going to change everything for you. I know that it's usually a timely manner, but check out, if you have a cell phone that you can download a mindfulness app, it will take you even through just a quick breather, and it really helps. Doing something that you enjoy, like listening to music, calm music, reading, watching TV, whatever it is, but something to reduce the stress and take a moment to calm. S is self. So doing things that you enjoy, exploring a new activity. If there is a time to do it, it is now. So even though a baby can keep our day pretty busy, we might have moments of doing something like knitting or drawing or painting or anything. If we do have a free moment, to just do stuff that you enjoy. Remember, have hope. So this too shall pass. This feeling shall pass, and it will. Accepting change. Having a baby, lots of things are different. So just accepting that, yes, things are going to be different, and forgiving yourself while you make that adjustment. E. E is for energy. Things to build up our energy. That can be a tough thing. Once again, especially juggling with a newborn, or when you're taking care of your baby, trying to build up that energy that can carry you on throughout the day. So we're talking about physical activity. When we get our heart rate up, not only is it's great for your mental well-being, so mental health, it's very important. So different things that we can do, even just like little things. I always say that any movement is good movement. I wouldn't even be surprised if you guys have heard me say that before. So whether that's doing some stretches with baby, doing some yoga with baby, they might even find that it's fun, even having baby on the ground and you're doing some stretches. You can take them out for a walk. So if you have a stroller, or if you have one of those baby harnesses, it is now finally getting nice outside, that even just going to get the mail, going for a walk just up and down the street. You don't need to do a marathon. So that was the point of N.U.R.S.E. So once again, N for nourishment, U for understanding, R for relaxation, S for self, and E for energy. I hope that this helps you guys today. Just on an ending note, I kind of want to slip this in really quickly. To not be afraid to remove yourself from social media. I mean, thank goodness for social media, because it gives me a way to connect with you guys. But don't be afraid of when to know your cues, your cues of removing yourself when you need it. It is very important to get reliable and recent information at this time, but when you feel that it's going to be too much for you, whether that's social media or news, just take a moment and remove yourself. But saying that, this is a time for connecting. It's really important to make sure that you're connecting with family and friends. We are hoping to be getting our meetings up and running, so hopefully that will help you guys too. But it's really important to also make sure that we don't close ourselves off completely and we keep that connection, because it's going to be really important going forward. last but not least, just make sure that you take a look. I'm going to leave some links down below for you guys. I have sent some in emails, but for those who I haven't been connecting with that way, down below you will see some local links for mental health and different things like that that you might find helpful. And we will talk to you soon. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you soon.